Hello, teacher. Hello, students. Welcome to Technical Drawing television lesson for grade 11. Before we start our very first lesson, let me brief you the lessons you're going to learn on Technical Drawing for grade 11. To begin with, we will see how drawing is originated and its use in the whole history of humankind, from cave drawing until computer-aided drafting and design. Then, we'll get used to the technical drawing materials and instruments. Afterwards, we will practice the basics of technical drawing, which are the alphabet of lines and technical lettering. Later, we proceed to construct geometric shapes from simple elements like lines, angles, and circles to complex ones like tangency, polygons, and an ellipse. Subsequently, we will learn about projection and type of projections, orthographic projection, axonometric projection, oblique projection, and perspective projections. Well, I'm sure we'll get along very well. In today's lesson, we will see the history and the role of drawings in human life. But first, can you define what drawing is in your own way? I'll give you a few minutes to think about it and discuss it with your neighboring students. Well, each of you might have your own way of definition of drawing. Drawing is generally defined as the art or skill of making a picture of something using different instruments and materials. When referring to the image, drawing can be defined as picture or diagram made with a pencil, pen, or other materials and instruments. Let us see some examples of drawings you might have seen or recognize from your earlier experience. I'm sure most of you are eager to know how drawing is originated. Let us see the history of drawing in a very brief way. Drawing has a very much longer age than reading and writing. People expressed their thoughts by painting on their caves 40,000 years ago. These cave paintings have been found in every continent. The ability to make these simple drawings helps ancient people to communicate with each other. In ancient times, people also used graphical representations to communicate with each other. At the end of 18th century, a French mathematician, Gaspard Monge, develops the theory of projection, using two projection planes at right angles to each other. Ancient people invented drawing while trying to communicate with each other. We also have defined drawing as making a picture of something. And now, I want you to try the same thing. Try to draw the way from your classroom to your school's main gate using freehand sketching with pencil and paper. Don't forget to represent your classrooms and other facilities on or around your way. Since it's your first drawing, I'll give you a very simple example. Good. I'm sure most of you have given your best shots. These days, drawing has a major role in communicating almost everybody. You find drawings in advertising, in production labeling, in entertaining, and also in other many ways. Students, I got a question that you answer it by discussing with your neighboring students. You just have to discuss the differences between the following two images. Well, the image from the activity show the basic types of drawing. Drawings generally classified into two categories: artistic drawing and technical drawing. This image from the activity earlier is an artistic drawing. There are different techniques of making an artistic drawing, but we will be focusing on the technical drawing only. This one is a technical drawing. In artistic drawing, different people might have different interpretations of the same drawing. While in technical drawing, the same drawing should be given the same message to everyone because it follows a specific standards and conventions. Technical drawings are produced accurately with sufficient information about the product to be manufactured, constructed, or assembled. Technical drawings can be made using different drawing instruments or freehand. When a drawing is made with the help of drawing tools, it is called mechanical drawing, while producing technical drawings without drawing instruments, it is called technical sketching. Well, as you can notice from the name itself, technical drawing must have some techniques. To be made and to use this technique, we need specific instruments and materials. Again, try to find out the differences between the next group of technical drawings. Good. That was interesting, wasn't it? Then, it's time for you to know the different type of technical drawings. According to their applications, technical drawings can be classified as engineering drawings and architectural drawings. Engineering drawings mainly used for designing and manufacturing any equipments, tools, etc., while architectural drawings used for building design and construction purposes. There are also other dimensions of technical drawing, such as industrial drawings, topographical drawings, and design drawings, etc. Let us see another type of classification. Based on the graphical projection, technical drawings are grouped as two-dimensional and three-dimensional representation. Let us see some examples. A two-dimensional drawing is a drawing showing only length and height, width and height, or length and width of the object. Two-dimensional drawings are used to show the exact dimensions of elements, which is usually used in the production process. Three-dimensional drawings are known as pictorial drawings. A three-dimensional drawing shows the length, width, and height of the object in a single drawing. These drawings can be later classified as axonometric drawing, oblique drawing, and perspective drawing. As the technology advances, the way of making drawings also grows surprisingly, making the drafter's job easy and less risky. Nowadays, we use computers to make any kind of drawings. The software used for these purposes, called Computer-Aided Design and Drafting, abbreviated as CADD. CAD software has organized tools to represent every type of drawing instrument and materials in a single computer screen. They make both two-dimensional and three-dimensional drawings in a very short time relative to manual drawing. Using CAD, we can visit every detail of our design before it's manufactured or constructed. Students, I want you to discuss and point out at least 5 advantages of computer-aided design and drafting against manual drafting, which is using traditional drawing materials and instruments. Well, students, even though you're not familiar with computer-aided design and drafting software, I'm sure you tried enough. Let's see some basic differences between them. Computer-aided design can be produced in a much lesser time than the manual drawing. Errors in a computer-aided design can be corrected easily than in manual drawings without any waste of material. When a multiple production is needed, drawings can be printed out as many as we want, which is difficult in manual drawings. While using computer, we need less space than drawing table and instrument. Computer-produced drawings are less cheaper in material. Any kind of design with different size can be produced on its original scale. Absolute accuracy can be maintained. Your work is copied and stored off the computer for security. You may never lose your work again. Drawings are stored on disk rather than in a bulky folder. And so much more differences can be listed. I hope you'll figure that if you keep your interest in technical drawing. I'm sure you understand that technical drawing is a means of communication between professionals. For example, a drafting is a profession in which a drafter makes drawings using drawing instruments or a computer-aided drafting and design. Let us see some of the professionals that you can be. Professions which use technical drawing as a vital tool: drafters, architects, mechanical engineers, civil engineers, urban designers, interior designers, fashion designers, and so on. Well, students, I hope you've understood that technical drawing teaches the skill of representing different kinds of products accurately with sufficient information necessary to manufacture the objects. Before we conclude our lesson, let us briefly revise what we've learned today. After defining drawing as the art or skill of making picture of something using different instruments and materials, we briefly seen the history of drawing. Then, we classify drawing as artistic and technical. While technical drawing is classified as architectural and engineering drawing according to its application. Based on the graphical representation, there is a two-dimensional and three-dimensional drawings. Later, we have discussed the latest technical drawing tool, computer and computer-aided design and drafting software. Finally, we visited some of the professions that you can achieve which uses technical drawing as a vital tool. Well, this concludes today's lesson. Students, please try the activity on your textbook after the television session. And teacher, please make sure that students do their exercise correctly. In our next lesson, we will see the basic instruments and materials which are used in technical drawing. Until then, thank you, teacher. Thank you, students. Goodbye.